Good morning, sir. Welcome to Grip 3. As a champion of design thinking and grassroots innovation, you work closely with young minds, sir. So, we are excited to learn from your approach today. So, how can design thinking be applied effectively by school and college students in Grip 3?
Thank you so much. So innovations. We have been using this word for the last couple of years now, and this has become a viral, everywhere. But we all forgot one important tool, that is design thinking, right? So if you take any industry today, agriculture to education and all of that, is there any industry that has not used design thinking so far? Never. There's no industry. There's no person. You take a camera person in the film industry. You take any GHMC worker. There's no one who has not used this design thinking. Someone is using consciously, someone is using unconsciously, right? Without knowing these words, we have been using this. I've done a program called Palika Sabha in Mumbai, where I've not used all these process steps, but I've seen mothers have been using this process from from centuries, right? But now there's a very special need to understand and use this design thinking consciously, because we are all talking about innovations, but we all forgot the strategies, how to innovate, how to ideate, prototype. There are a lot of global and world-class strategies available, and design thinking can give you that sense, right? And why there are evidences. If you take a global innovation index criteria, or if you take any other National Innovation Index ratings, India stands at 39th place, Switzerland stands at first place, and this is also from the last 14 consecutive years. Why? So they've mentioned very simple word: design thinking is not a program for them, it's a process, it's a culture for them. When something becomes your culture, so you don't need any external motivation, correct? So please consciously use this design thinking approach in your innovation journey, so that you don't waste your time, money and all of that, so you build potential solutions.
Thank you, sir. Coming to next question, what role does empathy play in building impactful innovation for communities, sir?
So one of our gurus, Brigadier Sir, mentions always, right? We call this Samvedana. Samvedana is not a course or something else to acquire it from outside. It is our natural ability to understand someone. I've seen one of the cases, the diverse cases in India, the diverse cases across the globe. In one of the case studies, it is gradually increasing a lot, right? So I've seen what is the reason. There's only one reason: there's no empathy. You cannot, you're not putting yourself in the shoes of others and thinking, right? So when you put yourself in the shoes of others and think, that gives you the sense of understanding their pain points, understanding the situations, right? So I've seen another, there's a famous story, Bhatti Vikramarka's, right? So his judgment was never wrong, and someone asked why. So he says, I put myself in the shoes of two people whom I have to give the judgment and then give the judgment, right? So this is kind of empathetic judgment, right? So that is very important, to understand someone else before you talk, or before you judge someone, or before you say something about others, right? So in innovation, it is very, very important, because you're going to address someone's pain points. So through other steps, you understand the technicalities of it, but through empathy, you understand the pain points of them, right? So that's why empathy is very important.
Thank you, sir. What common challenges do young innovators face in moving from idea to prototype?
What I have seen is lack of exposure. So a lot of people have ideas, but they don't know which platform is better to share their ideas, or where should I build my ideas, right? To whom I share it with. Someone has mentioned, protecting your idea. So a lot of people have greatest ideas, but they are scared to share their ideas. So they really need a great exposure. Where can I protect my idea? Where can I build my idea, right? So, like CBIT, ACIC is providing them a lot of, technical support, mentoring and all of that, right? So they need the right exposure, right? So students are restricted to their own colleges or boundaries, so that fixed mindset should be broken, and a lot of exposure is needed for individual students to come out and understand what is available in the market, so that it becomes very easy to build their prototypes from the ideas that they have.
Thank you, sir. What would be your one key message for Grip 3 participants as they begin their journey, sir?
My simple message is always, as Vishweshwar mentioned, it is not, to create something better. It is always to learn something. I'll just give you one example. Ensure that she understand there's no house in the world that has no death, correct? So this grip is a medium for them, and it is the greatest opportunity, and there are a lot of ecosystem players available for them. So I would request all the grip students to take this as an opportunity, use every resource available, without any hesitation, ask questions, be very proactive in this. Sometimes people are dumb in the system, so you be proactive, ask them 100 questions, make them also learn. You're not just the participant, you're also guru for all of us. So be very proactive and excel in this journey.
So last question, why is mentorship critical for grassroots innovators, and how can students leverage it, sir?
So it's not just for the grassroots innovations. Mentorship is always a very greatest thing. If you see Ekalavya, right, Dronacharya's Sishya, without his mentorship, right, so even in his physical absence, having Dronacharya as a mentor in his mind, Ekalavya could achieve more than Arjuna in the archery skills. You see the power of mentorship even in the physical absence of a mentor. Imagine if there is a physical presence of a mentor, right? And one of the LinkedIn surveys says to millions of people this has done, and they say what is the success aspect or something in their lives. 70% of the people said it is because of the mentorship that they got, right? So that's what my answer to this question. So mentorship always plays a key role, because you see at this level, but mentors have different exposures, so they will give you a lot of insights on your journey. People have different expertise from different fields, experiences and all of that. So through this mentorship, students get right advice at the right time to build right solutions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful answers. Thank you, sir.